What is up, everybody? I'm NoLexGiven, and today we're gonna play some more Teamfight Tactics. That's right, I gotta move my camera to the bottom of the screen here for that so I don't block anything. But we're back here. I believe that this is episode 7. It's been a few days, it's been almost a week since I played the game last. I've just been rolling out the content one day at a time, but I'm ready to get back into it. And all of a sudden, my entire house just started shaking. There is, well, it's just a storm for me, but a snowstorm for a lot of people, I believe, as well. Not sure where this one came from, if it was like a tropical storm or whatever, but I'm dating the video, kind of. I want to talk about what, like, the overall plan is for this series. And I think, so my idea here is either my second win or 10 games. Once we hit either of those benchmarks, whichever one comes first, after that, I'm going to jump into ranked. And I think I'm going to record my first ranked games as well. That way you guys can see the placement and if there is any type of like weirdness, like if the ranked meta winds up being totally different. I also don't know if normal mode, which is what we're currently playing, is the same as ranked mode, because I also know that there's like hyper roll and other things. I'm just not sure. I feel like I do remember at one point there was a difference between ranked and normal gameplay. It was something like in normal gameplay, like the augments, for instance, maybe in normal gameplay the augments are more likely to show up on those earlier turns, whereas later on they're more likely to show up elsewhere. Not exactly sure. If I'm remembering correctly from the last video, I actually think we wanted the sword. I think that we found the best items with the sword, though maybe I enjoyed the rod, and there's a few comps that we haven't tried yet, like, I'm forgetting. Whatever Lux is. Star Guardians or something? I know they were called Star Guardians at one point, but either way, we're picking up a Yordle here, a Gadgetzan, and honestly, like, I'm a little bit shaky, a little bit rusty of what's even in the game, but a Cho'Gath on a double Cho'Gath on the first turn. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Would have liked to have picked up a rod for him, potentially, but not going to be too upset about the ability to just threat it out here. Any other synergies? I see double defenders and I see double renegades, though I don't really remember what a renegade is, so let's pick up these ones for now. Potentially we'll sell off the Poppy, but does seem like it's a pretty good start to just grab a huge Cho'Gath off the rip. Okay, I don't know what supers are. I remember Mecha Prime. I'm gonna have to read supers. Combat start, strike a pose that grants your team bonus damage, which increases 5% for every 3-star champion on your team. Weird. Yeah, I definitely don't remember any of this. This is another round against creeps, so we don't have to go super crazy here, but maybe we do want to pick up some supers to go super crazy. We'll pick up all of our pairs. We've got a pair of Lee Sin, a pair of Wukong, and a pair of, what's this guy called? Vel'Koz? Cho'Gath. All right, we've got a Shojin as our first item. Don't think that's going to be super useful. Star Guardian is what they're called. I'm not sure if that's what I said earlier. All right, let's read these. Gainer and Renekton. I think I'm going to roll. Oh, actually, I like Ashe, I think. Now, what is this? I don't know what Yuumi, she gains 30 ability power, critical strike chance, and her ability can critical strike. Let's roll. We've got some time here to make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna go for Jinx, and I'm gonna get excited with her. And, oh, I've got to grab this. I've got to do this. Can we level up in time? Yes, and put the Jinx in. Okay, I think we did that all okay. I wanted to grab a 2-star character, and I thought that that would be smart to do. Now, I'm not actually sure how long I'll want to play the Jinx, but we are certainly very strong right now, I think. having the Cho'Gath that is looking off into the distance and having a 2-star character. My opponent also had a 2-star character, so that did get a little bit dicey, but it looks like we are going to be okay. Let's pick up another Brawler as well. Maybe we'll move into Brawlers. Brawlers gain additional maximum health, and then Anima Squad is what we did in the last 2 videos. So there is some comfort with it. I will definitely be 3-starring a Cho'Gath here. That seems really, really strong for the current stage of the game. And then I either play double defenders. Oh, yeah. We're playing double defenders here with Poppy and Wu. So that's really sweet. And then I guess I'll sell Vi to pick up another Jinxie Poo. All right, let's do that. Maybe didn't have to do it right this second, but I think it will make sense to do. Just pick up all of the pairs that we can find and try to be as strong as we possibly can. I do want to also take the time. I'm like trying to talk, so I'm trying to say a bunch of stuff. I don't even know if I finished my opening thoughts at the start of this video, but what I was going to say is I think a good plan is let's play till my second win or 10 games. So 3 more videos after this. After that, I'm going to jump into ranked. I'm going to show you guys my placement games, and then I might switch this content to like once a week and give myself a little bit more flexibility to just grind a little bit off stream and try to actually get better at the game. So that is the idea that I'm thinking of. I sold off my Brawler. Lee Sin is definitely... let's read Heart as well. Heart. When your Heart units cast their ability, your team gains stacking ability power for the rest of combat. Who the heck knows? Let's just put in a bunch of 2-star characters. That can't be wrong. And unfortunately, we can't hit the next level here, so we're just going to play down a character. What does this say when Heart abilities or when Heart characters cast their ability? So there is some reason to give him a tier. That could be pretty good. Let's actually read his ability though. Looks like it's a shield. And dashes to a nearby ally. Like trying to read in this game and the text boxes move around is absolutely crazy. Whatever. Who gives a shit? We're never gonna read it. We're undefeated though. So good stuff. Sure. I guess I'll buy another Heart because that activates it too, right? So yeah, that's probably good to put in this turn. We'll level up and field the Lulu. We're gonna get last pick of the second carousel. We currently have a sword and a tier. I don't know. Don't really have anything that I'm like leaning to in particular. I suppose a rod would be pretty good. I don't hate the gloves, just so that way you could potentially grab more gloves down the line. And yeah, that seems fine. We could have gone for like Chalice. That would have been stronger if we just wanted to keep on win streaking here. So we could make these gloves, Hand of Justice. Could also make a crit item, but like I said, well, this would allow us to play 2 Anima Squad, but that's not anything. So let's level up, and that's going to allow us to play this, which I think is a Lulu, right? Okay, and now we've got Heart. Now we got some Heart in here. And I think I'll just do this for now. I'm not super inclined to, like, stick with Lee Sin, but this seems reasonable. And then I suppose we should pick up another Vel'Koz as well, right? Oh wait, we're not playing Vel'Koz, we're playing Cho'Gath. Okay, well I did get confused and call Cho'Gath Vel'Koz earlier on. They're just both alien sounding names, you know, they're alien looking dudes. And I guess that's kind of the idea, right? It's like aliens and space fighters and this guy in a chicken costume. I don't know what the theme is. Monsters attack. So I guess there's monsters. I don't know. Yeah, monsters are aliens. Aliens are monsters. This guy looks like an alien though too. Camille, an admin. Who the heck knows? Okay, so super. That's our other trait. And we need 3 of those. And it stops at 3. Huh. I don't think we're going to mess with supers for a little bit, though. Okay, if we sell this, can we get to the next econ point? That's the other thing to consider. Looks like we can if we sell off these as well. So let's potentially sell this off if we win the combat, or if we lose the combat, and if we... I'm sorry, if we lose, we're selling this. If we win, we don't have to, but no reason not to still. Pretty evenly matched fight. We are the top 2 players of the lobby. Cho'Gath's ability totally missed, though, but his second ability looks like it's lined up well. Are we going to have enough time to activate it? We will. Nice. Okay, that was a close one. Don't have to sell the Wukong. And we're undefeated and on top of our game. Not bad for not playing for a week here. Let's play Lee Sin here, and it'll jump over to the Cho'Gath. You could throw a Yuumi in. That's another heart character. Oh, and Sona also got some heart on her. Yeah, I think I'm going to want these things. I know that we're dipping down below an econ level. We might grab some gold off of this Krug's round, so let's move into position to grab some gold over here. Not yet. Let's potentially pick up the Wukong, but we could also sell out of like this Jinx stuff over here and maybe do something with that, because 4 heart seems cool. Let's see, can we grab this in time? So let's just sell out of this stuff. Oh, that's not enough still. Drat. Okay, well, we just barely didn't have enough. So we're a little bit punished here. But now we're playing up against a real player, so let's spend. Let's throw in somebody else, and I think I'm going to cut the Jinx. It ain't doing anything for me. So let's cut that, and let's just play a little bit more heart. See what we can do. Giant Slayer's not bad. I also like... What do I like? Titan's Resolve on Cho'Gath. And then I think I'm going to make this. Hand of Justice. I just remember that being a good item. I'm just kind of going off based of what was a good item 2 years ago in TFT. And I kind of hope they're not still good items. That would be a little bit awkward for the state of the game, I suppose. But this is the guy we got to stop. My opponent's, what do you call it? Augmented Edgelord. Gain a talent. He gains 60 ability power. After killing an enemy, he regains some mana? Mana, yes. But no match for us. We are still undefeated. Doing pretty well. We benched our augment. Your units gain 30 mana on kill. That'd be good for my opponent. Your units that start combat in the front 2 rows gain some stats. That's pretty good. Your unit's abilities can critically strike. Your units gain critical strike chance. I like that, but this is definitely better for where we are right now. I think that was a mistake. As I remember kind of what my comp is, I'd have to move these guys right here, which I think I will do. It just doesn't seem great for us. So right now we are going for heart. Might want to transition out. That's right. I can't. So there's no way to just like view what these 2 characters are, but it's going to be Leona, and I don't know what that tier 4 character is, but Leona is definitely the big one. I remember that was a Mecha Guardian. So probably won't go Mecha Guardian, but just play with the heart of it all and see what we can do here. Cho'Gath, not really ever looking great, but Lee Sin definitely pulling his weight, just hanging in there forever. Definitely more of a support character, not actually like bringing the damage, but he stayed alive for a while and helped my other characters really get her done. Let's see if Sona can get her done. She can. What does Sona do? Deal damage. Okay. It's so crazy how much everything moves when you're just trying to read it in this game. It's so troll. Let's just stick with 4 heart. We could cut the Poppy for a Rammus, though. Sure. That seems fine to me. I think that that's good. So we were trying to read Sona. Fires 2 beams that cycle between 3 phases. Dealing damage, healing your lowest thing, and dealing a little bit less damage, but with a stun. Cool. Okay. My opponent has a really well set up augmented Jinx in the back. How good is Rammus going to do here? Bang, gets a double knock up. And I think this is enough. Cho'Gath takes out one of my opponent's carries in the corner. Jinx is left uncontested still, but as soon as Cho'Gath gets over there, I think we are going to be able to melt this Jinx pretty quickly. Bang. There we go. So, nicely done here, and let me remind myself what Heart is doing. When your Heart units cast their ability, your team gains stacking ability power. So that's why those abilities are just huge at the end of the game, and we've got an extra sword. We've got an extra sword right now, so I think I'm the most interested in a rod, especially a rod that comes with it some extra coin. But I'll just take this rod, I believe, especially because we used our gloves already. I am kind of curious to figure out if we take this Jinx. I imagine all of our Jinxes are augmented. Oh, we still have this Jinx. I didn't even realize. Okay. So this gives Hextech Gunblade, which is Omnivamp. And I'm thinking Omnivamp is pretty cool. Now, we do want some kind of carry with that, and I think that's just going to be Cho. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is Lee Sin, which is Heart. Oh, okay. I almost sold that off. That would have been terrible. Wait, why is... Oh, it's a 2-star Lee Sin. Oh, I was like, why is that a 5-coster? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I guess Lee Sin is gonna get Omnivamp. That's fine. Sure. I mean, it's just worth hanging on to a 2-star character here, right? Sell off these, though. Oh, that didn't make econ. All right, I guess I should have held on to the Cho, but I don't see us going for Cho in the end game ultimately. I think maybe we want to roll for Lee Sins here now and try to grab a 3-star, at which point maybe we go for supers and do that. So what are the other supers? One is a 2-star and one is a 1-star. So we'll take a look at those as well. Heart. It's 2-star that's good enough for this turn. Hopefully that gives us a little something here up against Kusho. We have all of our characters in such a tight spot, but that is to make use of our second augment, Battle Mage, for extra armor and AP to start the combat. So that's going to mean that we get hit by these big AoE spells, but hey, it's doing pretty good. We're pretty tanky and pretty aggressive here. And I do want to stress, I have literally not consumed any Teamfight Tactics content at all since my last video and games, which I played a week ago. So in that aspect, like, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling nice with the fact that we are like maintaining our pace, I want to say, and just like still cool, still doing it. I'm looking for supers. Okay. Supers and Heart. This will be our second Lulu, right? Okay, what is a Poppy? No, I just want to sell off these things that I'm not caring about so that they don't... Oh, Gangplank is our other super. Okay, so that's good to know because now I know the unit. And I can pick up the Gangplanks. Oh, here's our other Heart. It's Soraka. What's up, y'all? It's Soraka here with another video. Just felt like I said that like a YouTuber or something. I'm going to keep stacking the Gangplanks just for a moment. It doesn't hurt to buy them. We can always sell them. Wow, this Talon got big. Okay, we're going to need to activate our Lee Sin pretty quickly because this Talon's just going to cut. It's just going to cut through our team in the back line here. Yeah, and it keeps getting that reset as well. So that's pretty unfortunate. That is going to be the loss of our win streak. We don't have the Gunblade on Cho'Gath or on Velka. Yeah, Cho'Gath. So that means Cho'Gath is going to be able to die. Your units that start combat with no adjacent allies gain health and a shield. The start of combat, burn all enemies for 10% of their maximum health. Your units without items equipped. I don't like any of these. I think it's probably exiles and we spread stuff out. It's just free stats. So is this. Okay, let's take Sunfire. And yeah, that's probably good enough. And then let's really start to roll for those Lees. Oh, we can put in Raka over Rammus. Now, we do need some more tanks. And that's probably the reason to just run Rammus and make sure that we have a big... some big threats on the frontline characters. Alright, so there's a 3-star Rammus. I think I am going to run that for a little bit because we are getting a little bit weak. Then I want to roll for some Lee Sins. We're starting to take some losses here, though, now. So, not great. But if we can transition this into... I don't even think we want 6 Heart. I think we just want 3-star Lee Sin. And then, like I said, maybe go for, like, supers, if that's not silly. Here's the last super. We only need 2 more Lee Sins. I'm going to stop picking up Gangplanks. I think that's probably just a waste of time. Got one more roll here. We can buy another Lulu. I don't know if that's super useful, though, to have that. My opponent with 3 3-star characters. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. They got a bunch of 3-star tier 1 characters. Well, I could put a Gunblade on Cho'Gath and on Lee Sin. Oh, maybe I should do that. Stop ignoring my items here. We're still in first place, which is nice, though it means that we'll get last pick on the carousel again. And can I see? There's no way to see the spatula items. It's not gonna last anyways. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This looks like Jin to me, though I don't know what that character does in the game. I think I'll just pick it up because it's 5 cash. I don't know what items I'm really building. I think I'm going to build 2 Gunblades. Bloodthirster would be good too, though. I could put Gunblade and Bloodthirster on this Lee Sin. I shouldn't even be putting a Gunblade on him. That does nothing. Which means I probably want to put on this item. What is Shred? That's the annoying thing about this game, is like, how could I possibly figure out what Shred is? Okay. Falling off here a little bit. Starting to tilt. Starting to tilt. You're seeing it. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think any of this is any good. We're not going to have enough stats for right now. So how can we recover this? We have double Gunblade, and I don't know enough about the game to know who Gunblade's good on. It seems good on Vel'Koz, which is just a threat. That was the one time that I won. I just picked up threats. So I think I'm going to go threatening here again. Oh, and now I could do this. So let's maybe try to grab... I'm not sure. There's more Lee Sins now, of course. Oh, yeah, we do get to put Soraka in. That was good. It grabbed the right guy for us. And I feel like just trying to make a huge Vel'Koz with Vamp and extra ability power makes sense as a build, other than the fact that And again, this is Cho'Gath, not Vel'Koz, other than the fact that... Oh wait, am I supposed to exile my cards? No, I took the burn. Other than the fact that Cho'Gath's thing just misses. That guy never knows what he's aiming at, so that part is awkward. Maybe I even want to level once more. I think that I probably will try to level once more after this fight here. Currently playing 5 heart. The last heart is a level up, so maybe I cut a heart and I can put in supers. I can put in the Gangplank and the Malphite. It's an option. I do want to start spending some gold right now, just so that way we don't have to do it next turn. What do I have? Do I have an extra component somewhere, or just no? Okay, there's my extra component. So let's grab Soraka. Let's put in this. Let's level up. Let's put in this. Now I've got supers. I'll buy the Cho'Gath. Oops, I accidentally leveled again. Urgot. Okay, sure. All of these items are probably good on Urgot as well. Death Cap, Titan's Resolve, Gunblade, and then Sunfire Cape on Lee Sin? Yeah. And let's just put some Negatron Cloak over there. And we'll sell off these now. We're out of this. And let's see how good Urgot can go. Let's switch over to Urgot. No, he's going to get shredded by my opponent's massive backline over there. But did do a good job before that happened. Wait a minute. Sona not quite going to have the stats to take it home. But can we support... There's no real need to grab additional heart on anything here, right? I don't know if these supers, let's at least move them to the front line, but I don't know how useful they are. Take a look at something like switching out this. I'm not super sure, but it seems like that could make sense. We still have this Anvil to combine with the Negatron Cloak. Alright, well, I guess I'll just grab another Negatron Cloak and protect Sona in the backline here from crazy spells. Urgot goes down, and then our Sona goes down as well. Do we want to try to 3-star Sona? Probably not. I'm definitely interested in what... Okay, so that's Leona. That'll give us a little bit more front line. We can maybe cut the supers, which are dumb, but we've got them. And yeah, that definitely rewards me for having some 3-star stuff, but I'm just not going to have that. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I could possibly be doing here other than just throwing in some more threats. Don't know what that does, really. I'm just rolling down for fun. Could throw in Zac. I guess I really want more Urgot. And he keeps doing well at the start of the fight, but then just can't hold on. What is this? Where'd I get that from? I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, definitely wasn't paying attention. Finished in 7th place, I believe. That is my worst finish overall. Yeah, definitely getting like overwhelmed in the end game / still don't know exactly what I'm doing. Started off very well at the start of the game. At some point, I'm either going to have to hit the keep watching button so that way I can pay attention to what my opponents are doing, or I've got to read some guides or something. But I guess one thing I could do is try to look at these end result screens and see if there is any sort of rhyme or reason between who's coming out on top. I'm noticing, okay, well, I don't think I've ever played with Camille or Fiora. I don't know what those are. They're duelists. I have no clue what these are, but I'm seeing a lot of 3 stars, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and then I can't even read this stuff on the end. So yeah, TFT is a little bit lacking in that department, but I don't know. I mean, we got shredded by people playing backline stuff. This is a frontline champion, though. And then Talon, they were augmented to that. That was pretty sweet. Okay, I'm going to jump in another one real quick and see what we can make happen. But I think at some point, I'm definitely going to need some external resources here to up my game a little bit more.